strike off a whole bunch of things on my list to say because everybody's covered them. But I do want to mention that Pat, I'll never forget Xavier, Roxy. This young man, it's her grandson. He took after his grandma, or his Mimi, or whatever he calls you, Nana, Mama. He was selling Boy Scout popcorn. Xavier never said, would you like to buy some popcorn? He said, how many will you take? And I said, you know, that young man has learned well. He's learned from his mama on how to sell things. I was going to share the story about the stove not being hooked up because I thought that was so funny. But I do remember Pat telling me that when she first moved here, she had the friend that had equipment to do printing, and they were going to do away with it. And she said, well, let me try that out. And, you know, she said, I'll pay you if it works out. And believe me, here we are. This is Bedford's copy trolley to Bedford's copy trolley, and how happy we are that that happened. I have to tell one other story. We went, Uretta, I think, shared going to Vegas. We went to Elko. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Elko, but it's another place to lose your money. And my Grandma Kay and Pat, me, my sister April, and there was a waitress, and she said, this was the best compliment I ever got in my whole life. She said, well, you two are sisters, aren't you? Remember that? And I said, no, this is my sister, April. She said, oh, no. You two are sisters. She is not going to buy the fact that Pat and I weren't sisters. So I always took that as a huge compliment. Miss Christmas, we honor you. We are so happy that everybody could come this evening. Fellow Rotarians, Red Hatters, family and friends. I hope we haven't embarrassed you too bad. With that, just once, okay? With that, Pat, we want to toast you. Thank you all for coming. You want to come up and say a few words, please? Yeah, that's what I said, if she'd come up and say a few words. Or do you want to bring it down?
Right here? Yeah, we're going to bring it down here. Stand right here. He's bringing it to you. He's bringing it to you.
Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you, Rotary, for asking me to be a recipient of this great award. I don't have any notes. I thought about writing some, and I thought it just gets me confused. So I'm very much like Mike. I'm not a speaker, but that's okay. I learned you're not supposed to say that. But what I would like to say is thank you to Barbara, to Uretta, to Joanna, to Dell, to Dan for being here in Bob's honor or place, whatever. Okay, now I'm going to look. Oh, Mike who? Mike? My dear Mike Mosqueda, I don't know what I would do without you. You just have been great. You were wonderful when you were there at the store working as a little guy in high school, but I tell you what, you've come a long, long way, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Anyway, that's why I forgot you, because you know, I'm so proud. Did I forget anybody? Oh, Steve Warren, he's out here, doesn't matter. Steve's a sweetheart. I had things, one thing I would like to say is in involvement with this community. I give all to John Williams, who in 1990 came to me and he asked me, would you be willing to do the Limestone Heritage Festival? Well, I didn't tell him, but I didn't even know what it was. You know? But he said, just think about it. Well, I did, and I decided I would do it. My son Troy, down on the end here, he was kind enough to come and work at the store at Copy Trolley for me so I could do the festival. But that's when everything opened up to me. John, I joined Rotary, I joined Exchange Club, what else? There were so many things. I was in the Chamber of Commerce. Oh, I love the Chamber. We had so much fun. We really did. But anyway, I guess what I'm saying is, it wouldn't have happened had John not come. And I was at Copy Trolley. He came in at 14th and J Street, and he asked me if I'd do that. I said, well, I'll think about it, and I did it because of Troy. And I would be remiss if I didn't say something about my daughter Roxy. Roxy is my brain. She really is. I don't have a whole brain anymore, so I rely very much on Roxy to take care of me, mentally. Mike, my son-in-law, the guy next to Roxy, did a website for me one time, years ago. Beautiful job, did a beautiful job. Wendy, my youngest boy, Troy's wife, she's inspiring. She's an artist, and I'm just so jealous of her. But she says nice things to me about how I have helped her in her professional career by my having been a professional person, I guess. Anyway, I could go on, and I know nobody here wants to listen to me all night, but I will say, Barbara, you just almost got in trouble. You just almost got in big trouble. So thank you all very, very much. Thank you, Rotary. It's a joy to be here tonight and see those of you that I've missed seeing for a while. I don't know what else to say except thank you. I'm honored. This is my husband, Randy.
Had a hand in this, especially, even though it's been done, we want to not only thank Donna, but also Ken for all the work they do. If you've not been a part of Rotary and done this before, and I will tell you this is my first year of actually being a part of this, it's massive chaos until the end, and somehow it comes together, and a big reason for that is the Brown Bonds, so please give them a round of applause. And also, if you didn't get an opportunity on the tables, there's a list of all the sponsors that we have. There were some of them that were here this evening.